Alright everybody, welcome back to another exciting video on the MOW TIME channel. My name is Ben, and if you love lawns and gardens and anything related to them as much as I do, make sure you press the subscribe button and the notification bell, and make sure you click the like on this video. Today is a very exciting video. Behind this roller door is a piece of equipment I recently got the call to say it's ready for collection. I've been very excited and eager to bring it to you guys and girls on the channel, and also I've been actually restraining myself from actually using it until I shot this video. So I've actually had it for about 2 weeks now, and sadly it has been sitting waiting for me to shoot this video. So yeah, I'm very excited to finally showcase what is behind this door that I brought to the channel. But anyway, without further ado, let's find out what the new piece of equipment I've added to the business, to the YouTube channel, and to my own property here at home. Let's check it out. Well, there it is, my first ever Scott Bonnar, and I am super hyped. Now, of course, it didn't look like this. It's not like a new Scott Bonnar showroom opened up around the corner for me. I went and bought one. You cannot buy Scott Bonnars new anymore. So this one, of course, has been restored, as you can tell, hence why I had to wait a couple of months before I got the call to say it was ready for collection. And I am super hyped on the finish, on the colors I chose to go with the brass fittings. Just wanted the original green sort of thing, the sort of deep green. I love that sort of look, and just the gloss black or matte black over the other surrounding steel parts and that. So I'm super hyped on the finish. So yeah, absolutely chuffed. Again, I don't know why it's taken me so long to step my lawn level game up, you know, both at my place, not that I get any time on my place, but, you know, step my lawn level game up for my clients, my customers as well, sort of thing. Now this one, you know, is my first reel or cylinder mower, whatever you prefer to call it. So I'm not going to be using this one so much as a contractor mower. It'll be more probably for my private use. These aren't really a contractor's mower. You know, they're not really bulletproof or solid enough to really use day in, day out sort of thing. So I'll be waiting a bit longer before I get like a Mow Master or something like that, which is a bit more hardy and up to the rigors of using day-to-day and contractor work. But this, regardless, I'm super hyped for. This is going to be a piece that'll stay with me till I'm dead, and I'll probably pass it on to my son and he can use it. But yeah, let's have a quick look and take a look around it and, you know, go a quick overview of it. All right, so as you can see, the Scott Bonnar 45. Now, this one is a twin rail and a 20-inch. So let's start with twin rail. So twin rail is referring, now don't get me wrong, I am not a Scott Bonnar pro expert or anything on the history. This is my first one, so I'm not laden with information in Scott Bonnar. So if I say anything incorrect, please, you know, rectify it in the comments below. But regards to twin rail, so you can get a solid rail or a twin rail in Scott Bonnars, I believe. And the twin rail just refers to the two rails here. See how there's a gap, and you can see back to the rear roller, and you can see through under there as well. This is twin, so two rails. Where you get a solid roller, solid rail, there is no gaps between this. So yeah, this is a Scott Bonnar twin rail, and the 20-inch, of course, refers to the width and cut. Now, there were heaps of 17 inches, but I didn't want, given the size. Oh, hey, lizard. So given the size of my backyard and some of the clients' properties I maintain, they're fairly decent size, and so 17-inch was just not going to cut it in the way of width. So this is a 20-inch cut. And you can see on the front, it has had a full restoration, stripped back down to bare metal, and a full restoration. Of course, we have a brand new motor from Briggs & Stratton. We have, that isn't a new rear roller, that's a reconditioned rear roller and been painted and prepped and all nice and new. And then we have a brand new reel and a brand new bed knife and a brand new front roller. And as you can see here with the height adjuster, etc., I went with brass fittings, which I think just complement the look. I didn't want to sort of have something too out there in color. I wanted it to stick with the original sort of you know, colours that would have been around. I believe this is around the 1980s era year model, so I didn't want to have something too out there, too crazy in colour. I kind of wanted something that would be a classic look and would last forever until I'm no longer on this earth and my son can use it, you know, and continue to use it on his lawn if he's interested in, you know, loving lawns as much as I do, sort of thing. So yeah, so 20 inch is referred to the width of the cut, so I went the 20 inch for the wider cut, of course, and then also I went the 20 inch because of the weight. There's a fair bit more weight. I'm not exactly sure on the specifics of the weight. I'll put it up on the screen, you know, specifically how different a 17 inch is to a 20 inch. But yeah, I'll chuck that up on the screen. We also had the handlebars. There were options to go chrome. I didn't want chrome. I don't think it suited the rest of the mower. So I went the sort of a matte black finish, a powder coat matte black finish, which I think just blends in with the dark green really nicely, and also blends in with the new handlebars and everything else that was black, and of course the motor, and of course the rear roller as well. There's the model plate there that is always on the Scott Bonnars. You'll find it there. Here is the gearbox, which has been reconditioned as well, and your oil points, etc. Now again, this is all a learning curve for me. I haven't owned a reel or cylinder mower before, and of course, if you don't know, this handle here engages the gearbox, which engages the reel at the front. So yeah, that's it. That's my new mower that'll be brought to the business and brought to the YouTube channel and start to up my lawn game. Now I got this just in time for my renovation that's going to be happening on the Buffalo here, which will be happening in the next month or two. And that because we are about to hit renovation season here in Brisbane. So I'm very excited to kick off with that. So yeah, so that's it. Super excited now. As I mentioned in the start of the video, I've been eagerly awaiting to mow my own lawn. Now this Buffalo lawn at my own backyard is not in any shape flat or really up to any sort of spec to be using a reel or cylinder mower, but I don't care. I just want to have a go of it anyway and just see how it goes. I'm just going to put it on the highest setting. Now before we go to that too, I also had a other thing put on it. You might be able to see here, I had a height adjuster, height indicator, sorry, put on the side here as well, just so I could see, you know, exactly what height I'm cutting at. Now my Buffalo at home, as you can see here, is in dire need of a renovation, but I mow it pretty high just because my son and I play out here a lot, so I just keep it pretty high and spongy, you know, to be nice to walk on and muck around on and wrestle and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, but yeah. But anyway, I'm pretty hyped, I'm pretty excited, and I've been waiting to shoot this video, so now I can finally do my first mow on the very wavy, wobbly Buffalo lawn. So if you see a lot of scalping or up and down areas, whatever, then you'll definitely, you know why already that my lawn is not flat. It is wavy and everything. So hopefully once we do the lawn reno and we get this bad boy back out onto it, it'll be nice and flat and level, and we'll get a nice, true, even cut throughout the lawn, you know, and have this looking a lot better. But anyway, let's get into the first mow of this on my Buffalo lawn, and we'll see what it looks like. I don't really care if it gets scuffed pretty bad or anything like that, because we're about to hit growing season and I'm going to reno it and scalp it anyway, so I don't really care if this really, you know, makes it look like crap for a bit. I'm just keen to get behind the handlebars and get into it. Anyway, let's get into the first mow on my Buffalo lawn with my first ever reel mower. post-mow. Let's get into it. All right, my friends, well, there you have it. The first cylinder mower on my buffalo backyard. And it's safe to say, I think, you know, it looked pretty freaking awesome. That's safe to say. Hang on, I'm just gonna turn here because I'm staring straight in the sun. Now, I did wait a bit until the sun was in a better position, just to see if we could show the stripes up a little better. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much, but to be honest with you, I'm pretty hyped at how much it has striped up and how good it looks, with the lawn really getting not much done to it at all, apart from regular mowing, and now and then I give it a water and throw some fert out, but that's it. I barely get any time on my own lawn, but hopefully that'll change in the future and I can start doing more educational videos on my buffalo, etc. So yeah, so make sure you stay tuned for the upcoming renovation, which will be kicking off very soon. But anyway, there it is, the Scott Bonnar 45. Super psyched, can't take the smile off my face. I am super happy and so glad I finally jumped into the cylinder mowing adventure. Now, speaking of that too, the golf green will eventually be happening on the front, but I won't be using this because this isn't really a greens mower. I'll be looking to purchase something else for the green, but in due time I'm going to have a lot of fun. We're sort of learning the basics, getting used to it. Now, I did a double pass on the lawn, as you saw. Purely that was just to get more practice in for me. I'm about to go away for a week down the coast, so I wanted to just get a bit more practice in with it. And you know, more practice makes perfect. So, and I think, like we know, it burns the stripes in a little better. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reveal and the first mow on my buff. It looks like some happy buff at the moment. And we will continue to mow this with the cylinder, but I'm way more keen to see this after the reno, to see how the real mower or the cylinder mower goes mowing over this once it's dead flat, and also over time when the blade of the leaf starts to look a lot better and a lot healthier with a more cleaner cut that the real mower gives, as opposed to my Ego or my Honda with the disc blade or bar setup. So anyway, that's it. Super pumped, super happy. If you liked this video, make sure you click the like button on the video. If you want to watch more videos on the MOW TIME channel, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you are definitely subscribed if you are keen on learning and seeing my buffalo renovation I get done on this lawn. It'll be the first one it's ever had, so I'm very eager and excited to get that done. But anyway, as always, I hope you're all staying well mentally and physically. If you're going away on holidays here in Brisbane, you have kids on school holidays, be safe, stay well, look after everybody, get back safe, and we can get into term 4. But anyway, hope you're all staying well mentally and physically. We'll see you all in the next video.